Welcome to the ISCHS ONE Test career assessment platform. The first one with unlimited number of test features, unlimited number of report feature, and no per test cost required for this platform. So I'm just giving a quick demonstration of this platform. So first of all, you will have a landing page like this, which will be customized with your brand detail and information such as contact detail, location, email ID, etc., including your brand name and logo will be given there. So this will be the first part of it, which will be for the display. When people are clicking on either this login button or this access assessment portal, it will take to a page like this where you can enter the access details. That means we will be giving you a user ID, password, and an access code for you. For example, here we are entering it like this, ISCHS, and the access code. Remember, the password and access code can be edited later if you want to, because you will have a control panel option also along with it. And there are multiple tests actually hosted inside this, not only career assessment. Apart from that, there are MI test, LSI test, EQ test, etc. also can be hosted inside this. So once you click on this login button, it will take you to an assessment platform like this. So here you can see a timer on the top right, which is a really important function, because the student, when the student enter all the details and click on this start button, the clock start to tick. It will start to count. So if the student randomly clicks, that means the random click or a sequential manner click, etc., when it comes, the clock will understand that the person is randomly answering, and it will show the integrity value of the assessment also. That means the psychometric test report, whichever you are generating, will show that this test result is not a properly integral one, because the student has taken in a super fast speed. Also, this test timer will help you to understand how much time the person has taken. Ideally 20 to 45 minutes are something which we are assuming for every student to answer it properly, but a person can finish it in 1 minute or even 2 minutes also by clicking randomly without even reading the question and understanding it. So for that purpose, this is there. And if you are moving from one window to another window, or if you are minimizing the window for a few minutes, this clock will get stopped. Also remember, if you are not clicking the download report button, the clock will keep on ticking. That also can happen. So let us go and take a quick demo. So you can enter the details here first, and I'm entering some name, for example, Jack. That's the name of the person I'm entering, and email ID. So Jack at globe.com. And age category, you have an option to enter the age between 13 to 25. So that's the age where this is calibrated, primarily focusing on the students, particularly CBSE guided conditions, and high school students, high secondary students, all these category. So I'm just entering the category as 15. Now there is a category of classes, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, etc. is there. So remember, up to 10th standard, this test will suggest the streams only, and it will not suggest any specific career. Whereas 11th onward, it can suggest the career opportunities and options as well, including some career streams which are more suitable for the person, like top choices, good choices, explorable options, etc. So this time I'm taking the 10th standard. In this, stream selection is also as an add-on function. It is available as an add-on function. I'm entering the country name, India, city, Delhi, and see, I'm clicking on start test. Now you can see the clock started to tick on the top right side. You can see that it started to tick, and I can read the question and I can answer it accordingly. So once I click on this thing, it will lead to the next question continuously, and it is automated. And for this case, I'm just clicking randomly because it's a demo one, instead of showing the actual reading thing. And you can see a low integrity in this test when I finish it, because you can see the sequential pattern I have done instead of reading it properly. So that's not the actual approach, but it is a demo page, so I'm just using it in this way. So this is career interest test. First we have done the career personality, now we are into career interest test, and we are finishing that too. And once it is done, we will go for the career aptitude test, that means skills and ability, which is based on David Battery and DAT tests. So here also I'm answering the questions, and as I said earlier, I'm answering this time in a very random mode, because this purpose is just to show the demonstration, not to make the actual psychometric test of my reality. Later when the score comes, you can see the difference of this also by the random clicking. What is happening, my score may show very worst condition at the end of it, or sometimes a luck of high possibility also, because answers are random. Yeah, this one is a stream preference, so whether the student is good for PCM, PCB, etc. can also be assessed from here, which stream they can choose, even commerce, arts, etc. So the relevant questions are added here and finish. That's it, done. So if you see, I took almost 1 minute 40 seconds only to complete this test, but the clock is keep on ticking till I click on this generate report. It will happen. So now I'm clicking on this generate report button so that it will start to generate the report. You don't need to enter any access code or anything. I just did it. And also you can note down here in this corner, the clock stopped ticking. That means it took 1 hour, 1 minute, 52 seconds, and that's all. And no further clock movement will happen. And you cannot take another session also, because this session will get expired now. If you try to take the retest on this page, you need to again log in and do it. So let's go to the report now, how it looked like. Let's see. So you can see the name, Jack, and his email ID, age, category, all the things are mentioned. You can see some highlights. See, suggested stream PCM, and how much the person has taken the time to complete the test. You can see that when the person started, when it ended, and time taken, etc. Then you can see the career personality based on ocean traits, that means big 5 personality theory. You can see that also. And you can see the career interest. So the person's career interest shows high on realistic and low on artistic, and even conventional is also comparatively high. You can see various kind of aptitudes also. So you can see that numerical, which I didn't even check, I just randomly answered actually. So you can see the scoring pattern of that also. And 11th to 12th stream selection based on my answers, it shows PCM is one of the top choices for me. And skill upgradation suggestions based on whatever I did, it is also given here. See maths, you can see that mental maths, this is really important because my numerical score was very low. So you can see that also. That's it. This is a very simple report for 8, 9, 10th students. Now, if you want to do the same test for 11th, 12th, that time you can even see different careers. So I'm again logging in here. Same way, you can go to the landing page and you can log in. So I'm entering the detail once again here. Logging in. This time I'm going to the test here with the name. Okay, again let us bring Jack at globe.com, and age, whatever age I want, I can put now 20. I can take 11th, 12th or 12th. This time I'm taking undergraduate category, country India, city Chennai, entered. See the clock, it is not moving, but this time I'm clicking on start test, and again you can see the career personality test. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing like I did last time, just clicking on the random thing instead of the actual reading. But that's not the way I'm supposed to do if I'm looking for an actual score. Still I'm just moving it. So okay, personality is done, and the career interest I'm clicking, and various scores I'm just making. Oh, it's a very super fast one I'm doing, but this is definitely not an appropriate idea. Yeah, so I'm going here to the skills and ability test. Yeah, so we go with the answers. See, this time we don't have the question for stream selection because this is for people above 10th standard. So once you cross the 10th standard, further stream selections are not required. Instead of that, you take to the career suggestions only. So I'm clicking on the generate report option. This time also you can see 1 minute 10 seconds only I took, but that's not again the right timing because I didn't read any of the questions while I answered. So here you can see again. So the primary business direction. In the previous report, we have seen the suggestion for the stream. PCM was a suggestion because it's a high school student. But here you can see which domain the person is much fit into. Business, finance, management, career. Secondary direction is towards the STEM streams. And you can see again the detail of personalities based on ocean test and career interest test. You can see that here So the S score, that means social score, is actually very low, and enterprising and conventional is high. And you know that enterprising was actually supposed to work with the business side also. That's why it was showing high. Aptitude part, you can see that. Again, you can see my verbal reasoning is very low here. That means English skills are very low in this one as per the test. Now, you can see the career clusters based on the answers, which career cluster has a high score. So, business finance area was a high one, and the course selections are also given here, common courses, whichever we can do. STEM area also given here. You can see the options for operations and related stuff also. Now, based on the current condition, current interest and rest of the thing, you can see that person has the top choice of applied scientific research and energy advanced system engineering, digital product, etc. But which role they are taking? So as I said, STEM area, that's the place where the person shows high alignment. Remember, it's a high alignment only it shows. Remember, it is not contradictory, because earlier you have seen two options. One is related to STEM, another one is business administration. Still, the alignment is going more closer to the science side. That's why it is showing this as a top choice. Now, if you look at good matches, you can see those areas also. You can see the various kind of areas, and even you can see business administration area, entrepreneurship and digital infrastructure, etc. That also we have seen. Now, skill upgrade suggestions are also there. Now, understand one more thing. This test is taking the weightage of around 65% of career interest and around 30% of the career skills and abilities, and 5% of the personality trait. That's how the mode will work, and that's how you are seeing these options of 78% or 77% alignment or 80% alignment, etc. for various careers. So even though the career interest is high for some domain and skills are very low, in that case also the option can go in a optional choice or even medium choice too. So I think you can see this option of generating the report now. Now let's see how you can change the content over here. For example, you want to change the password or access code. So once you give this test to a student, the report will be getting generated on the spot, and you cannot regenerate the report further if you want to. And the report has to be taken then and there, and there will not be any storage of this report. That's how we make sure that the information is completely private and following the GDPR compliance. So there are two ways. One, you can give the access to the student on their own system, or you can give the user ID and the details to them, and they can generate the report and they can share it with you, or you can administer it on your own office or your own system and get the report on your system, and you can interpret as well. And make sure that you are collecting it, otherwise it cannot be regenerated. That's a specialty, and the report will show the timestamp and everything here, so that you can understand when they have taken the test, which date, what is the timing, everything. All this you can see. Now, when you give this user ID, password and access code to a person or a school, they will take tests. Now, you may have a confusion. What if you don't want to give the access to anyone beyond a limit, or you want to restrict the access to the person? So you can go to your admin panel. Once again, same way, the same user ID and password you will get for admin panel also. Once you go here, you can just click on login, and you will be able to see an option of your admin panel. There you can go and change your user ID, password, everything from here, and just change it as you wish. You can go and change anything whichever you want to. And you can see different tests over here. I have shown the career psychometric test, but apart from that, MI test is there, EQ test is there, learning style test. There are various kind of tests we can add. So we have plenty of other tests also included inside that. You can just change and click on this update button. It will automatically get updated, so that the people will not reuse it without your permission. So you have a complete control over the test, and this test activation will remain for the 1 year. So 1 year subscription you will get for every time, and you can renew it if you wish to, and there is no repeated cost throughout that year. There is no per test cost or anything applicable for this also. So this is how the one test platform works. And the landing page is also customized with the user friendliness, and there is a WhatsApp page integration, privacy policy integration is also available over here. And that's all about it. Thank you so much.